out there doing? It is all day Sunday here where I am and kind of hot. So I'm glad to be inside right now. Let me see if I'm live over here. One second. Okay, well, I am not showing up here. All right, hang on. You know technology, how that goes. All right. I am waiting. While y'all queuing up your questions, I'm going to go over here and see if I can get my iPad. It says right there, I'm there, but oh gosh, you guys are liking it already. Thank you for those thumbs up, everybody. That's so very sweet. I just can't figure out why this is, oh, here I am. It's just got a little delay, that's what it is. While y'all queuing up your questions, I'm going to go over here. There it is. Okay, I got it now because I wanted to be sure I could hopefully see the chat in here live. And let me just pull this up. Okay, so you guys got your questions ready? I got my cards. You ready? You ready? Let's get going. Come on, let's do some readings here. Let's do some readings. I see some people are here. Who's here? Who wants a question? I'm going to ask, I'm going to ask what the rest of my day is going to be like. I'm just kind of curious what my day is going to be. What's your day like? What's your day like? What's the rest of my day? Oh, all right. Well, that's my card, right? I'm Scorpio. That's my card. Change is a comment. All right, y'all, hang on one second. I got to get my stool over here a little better. Let's try that. Okay, now, there we go. My OCD I wasn't happy because I wasn't in the center of the screen. All right, let's see. So things are going to change. Hey, Em, morning. How are you? It's morning where you are? Where is it? Where are you? Because it's afternoon here where I am. Varsha, hello. Good to see you again, may I say. What'd you hear yesterday? Thank you for being back. I got my cards ready, you guys. Ruth. Hey, Ruth. Is Ruth aware of a fight I had with? Uh-oh. O-M, okay. I don't know. Let's ask. Hang on one second. I got all the information I needed about the rest of my day. And I can't be here 3 hours like I was yesterday, y'all. I have a class I have to go teach at, I have to be done here probably before 3:30, so we'll see. All right, what deck for Ireland? Really? Oh, that is so cool. Ireland. Well, my heritage is Irish English, so I don't know how far back, but I mean, well, clearly before... As far as I know, somebody from my family came over on the boat. That's all I know. But Irish English is what my mother always told me. What deck? Let me see. 4M. What deck for M? Okay, let's stick with this one then. All right. So is Ruth aware of the fight with Robert? Let's see, yes or no? Give me a clear yes or no, please, Spirit. Is Ruth aware of the fight that M had with Robert? Yes or no, please. Hang on, we got some poppers. That's not a very clear yes or no. Let me get this clearly. The way my cards work, y'all, it always seems to want to tell me the story before it gives me the answer. So, all right, I could just cut the deck. It looks like a no, but hang on, let me see here. Oh, I don't know though. All right, because we've got a King of Swords. That would be a yes for sure. So the story, though, M, is this. So maybe Ruth does know, somebody's trying to move on to calmer waters here. You know, the choppy water behind me, reminiscing, thinking about this could also involve children. I don't know what your fight was about, but this could have something to do with children. Somebody who had a lot of anxiety, or it caused a lot of anxiety. I mean, this is just the story it's telling me. Somebody wanting to stand their ground. This sounds like what the argument was to be honest. And now this king is head over heart, or it could just be saying the truth came out. So, you know, I'm inclined, and the Ace of Wands, that would be a yes for me. So out of these cards, you've got, you know what I'm feeling though? Let me just put the cards down, because I don't, I'm feeling yes, but it doesn't, let me say this and then I'll come back. Yes, but it doesn't matter. Yes, but in other words, it doesn't change a lot. That's the message I'm getting. Even if she knows, it doesn't change a lot. I hope that makes sense to your relative situation. Yeah, because I think whatever's going on, I don't know if this is you or her because of the way I asked the question, but I think it's her. She feels secure, yes, because she feels secure. This is the, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's, she's got her bag right, she's got her money, she's secure, she's, you know, doesn't need anybody. So hang on one second, y'all, I got an eyelash going on there. So I am going to ask one more deck though. Is Ruth aware of the fight that you had with Robert? Can you please give me a clear answer, not the story. I don't want the story, I just want an answer. Clear yes or no. Does Ruth aware of the fight that M had with Robert? Kind of the same message, really. It's not a definitive yes or no, but it seems like the message is there needs to be, you know, somebody wants to make amends here so maybe so. So I don't know what this was about, but somebody wants to make amends and bring an apology. Does that help? It's not a clear yes or no, I get it. I don't like having to give clear yeses or nos because it's not usually, unless one, like an ace falls out upright. That would be a definite yes for me or something, but this is not giving me a clear yes or no. Hate that. I don't like that, but I can't help what the cards say. I cannot make the cards fall anyway. Yes to, what did I ask you yes to? I'm sorry, I've been rambling, I'm not sure. Oh, you're very welcome. I was? Oh, God, well, thank you. Thank you, and that means a lot because, you know, you get asked, and I understand totally, let me say my 2 cents here. I understand totally why people want to ask almost a cryptic question so that you don't give too much to the reader, so that way you know the answer is authentic. I totally understand that. I'll do the same thing, I would. But it also kind of leaves it pretty vague I mean, there's a million different stories I could make out of these cards, and so it's a little difficult to give you a straight answer, and for that I apologize, but I hope you got something out of that. I hope that was okay, because, yeah. There's somebody that's lost passion about something. I don't know. Somebody here has lost passion for somebody, for something that they once loved, and they're talking about it. Might even involve, you know, back to that children card, might even involve a pregnancy. Juicy. Anyway, and I'm sorry it is hard. I'm not making fun of you. Okay, again, thank you very much. I appreciate your comment there. That makes me feel a little bit better because you know, I don't know how other readers are, but I take this pretty seriously. I mean, I don't mean that I expect you guys to steer your life by me. I praise the goodness you don't do that. You shouldn't do that for any tarot reader. But I do take my responsibility to read for you guys very seriously, and, you know, I always want to bring you my best, and so, you know, it's something most good readers would struggle with. I want to give that person my best. I want to give them, I know you're hurting. I know you're hurting. Yeah, anyway. Okay, anybody else have a question? Who else is here? Who else is here? There's a bunch of people here. Where are your questions, folks? Come on. Come on, give me your questions. I am here to read for y'all today for a little bit. Like I said, I got to go teach a class, but I am here for a little bit. Perfect. Yes, and so that's your. Thank you so much, Em. Yes, you do. You know the story. I don't. You know the story. So, and that's actually kind of like my prayer, and I meditate and pray before I do these readings to please let my, whatever words come out of my mouth make sense. I don't say it quite that way, but make sense to my viewers. So thank you again. I'm very grateful for that message and that affirmation. Thank you. Means a lot, really. In fact, I'm getting a little choked up. Thank you. Wow, y'all, I've been feeling really emotional today, but not, more like I got out of the bed almost like, I want to say angry, but more like, just like for no reason. I don't know what in the world, no reason at all. Let me see here. I got smart today, y'all. I remembered my iPad so I can see your comments over here. It's much easier. Varsha, what is coming for you in 6 months? Any guidance? Okay, were you asking about just generally work or love? That would help me a lot to narrow down the message. While you're answering, what deck for Varsha? What deck for Varsha? Okay. Okay, Varsha, if you will answer that, otherwise I'm just going to pull cards and make general. Okay. Okie doke. Thank you. All right, so we're asking what's coming toward Varsha in the next 6 months. Just general, any general guidance. What's coming toward Varsha in the next 6 months? Ooh, all right. Well, hang on. We'll get more before we speak on that. I don't like to jump the gun unless I'm really certain about something, and there's more to that. What is coming toward Varsha in the next 6 months? What is coming toward Varsha in the next 6 months? Be patient, please. This deck is very slow to talk, but it's a good deck. The artwork is incredibly beautiful on this deck. Ooh, okay. And I keep forgetting I'm going to put a painting up. I'm an artist, y'all, mostly retired, but I had paintings all over just sitting on the floor around me, and I keep forgetting I want to put one back there so you'll have something to look at besides my face. I'll get around to it. All right, Varsha, I'm getting cards for you. Slow but sure. Okay, that's taking too long, so tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to take these two, and I'm going to clarify, give me more information on these two with this deck. So you've got the Five of Swords, which is Nettie. Let me get my glasses here. Oh my gosh, from Germany, welcome. Welcome, M-A-A and Nettie P. Hey, Nettie, yes, I'm going to do readings until about 3:20, something like that. So if I can get everybody in that ask, I will. If not, I'll have to cut off. But so far, yes, you're good for a reading, Nettie. Okay, now, back to Varsha. Varsha, you have the Five of Swords, which is, it's can be self-sabotage. It can be like playing mind games. Doesn't mean it's you, but it could be somebody else. And then you've got a Tower. This is upheaval. This is the universe, because this is something coming from the divine. The Tower means, it's upheaval. It's something sudden. It's something unexpected and shocking. But now that doesn't always mean bad things. Good shocking things can happen too. So that's why I wanted to clarify that these two cards together, I know that doesn't sound very positive, but I want to get more information. So give me a couple of cards, please, on this Five of Swords for Varsha. What kind of mind games? What is this Five of Swords about? This could just be saying, you know, cautionary tale, don't you be playing mind games or you're going to bring this tower down on yourself. Don't know what that's about. Let's ask. But this is what it's saying here. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, goodness. What have you got? What in the world? All right, one more on the Five of Swords. One more on the Five of Swords, please. Tell me what this Five of Swords is. Oh, Varsha, all right. I'm going to get some on the tower, and then I'll give you the message. Show me this tower, please, Spirit. Whew. Goodness, all right. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to say this is indeed a cautionary tale. This is a warning for you, Varsha. There's something, and I'm going to say this could be because I got two swords in the two different cards, swords in reverse here. Swords are about mental energy, mind things of the mind, intellect. Now, I've already talked about the Five of Swords. The Devil card is here. Now, the Devil is about things that hold us back, restrictions. It can also be obsessions. It can be, you know, physical addictions, you know, alcohol, drugs, sex, sugar, you know, YouTube. I mean, addictions to physical things. It does mean things, anything that's holding you back from being the best version of you, restrictions. And here we're back to now the Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody who, she's not happy. She is not a kind person. She will cut you with that sword sooner than look at you. She will say something, I don't like to normally use these words, but I'm going to. She's the bitch of the tarot. When she's in reverse, and when she's in the upright, she's okay. But in the reverse, she is cruel and cold. So I don't know what in the world, and so maybe this is just saying if there's something here that you need to let go of is what I'm hearing. Something, I don't know if this is a physical addiction or you've got an addiction to somebody. Maybe you're obsessed about somebody. I kind of getting that vibe here. I don't know. Now this again, I know you asked about future, so bear that in mind. This hopefully has not happened and you can prevent it. Because now we have the Tower. So what it's saying is this comes first before the Tower. This is the card of, like I said, mind games, self-sabotage, a big card of that, and a cautionary tale, because if you don't mind that and you don't get that obsession or these this thinking you got going on here under control, is going to cause a tower, an upheaval, the rug being pulled out from everything in your life. Because what that means is the divine says, you've got to make a change and we're nudging you, but if you don't heed those nudges, we will just come in and clear the deck and you'll be forced to change. You'll be forced to make the changes you need to make. That's what the Tower is. Now the Tower here is clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lack of collaboration, not wanting to work with people in whatever way. Again, I don't know if this is actual job related or relationship related. I'm not sure what it is, but it's, just a second here, I'm looking at this next card is the King of Cups. So apparently you don't want to collaborate about something, either someone that you don't want to collaborate with someone like a person in love, or you don't want to give a cup of love, your cup of love. You're not willing to do that, but you know, he's in the upright, which means he's open to love typically. This feels like a relationship to me. I got to tell you, But I will tell you the energy I'm feeling though is it, but even if it is just, not just, even if it is a relationship, it feels like it's going to spill out on everything else in your life if you don't get this under control. This is making sense. Let me go up here and see if you, have you, okay, no other comments from you. I just want to be sure. All right, so you need to put, there's some burden here that you need to put down. And I got to tell you what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling there is something you are mentally obsessing about. I don't know what this is. Could be a person. It could be a person. Maybe you're obsessing about somebody who wouldn't collaborate with you. You know, somebody that you wanted that wasn't reciprocated. I know how horrible that feels, but this is saying this is the handwriting on the wall for you. If you don't get a handle on this, there's going to be a tower for you ahead in the next 6 months. It's saying you need to put it down. Make a choice. This is the self-imposed mental prison. It's, you know, overthinking everything. You're overthinking, you're overthinking, you're overthinking. So I don't know what that is about. Let me see if there's anything else that they want to say for you. Anything else for Varsha? Anything else for Varsha? Okay, this, what's under there? Again, I'm just getting energy of this being a relationship, but Varsha, if that's not the case, and you know that's not the case, then apply it to wherever it may apply for you. This is either something you have lost passion for, or it's saying you will lose passion for, or you need to lose passion for. I keep feeling like there is this obsessive energy. That's the energy I'm feeling here. You're obsessing about something or someone here. And again, this is potentially future, and it may not have happened yet, so you might not know about it. But this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Is, yes, it's a missed opportunity, and you may feel that way, but it's a loss of passion, a loss of motivation. You need to look at the long term, the long game, the bigger picture, if you will, about where you want to invest. And you need to heal. Now, again, this is future. And so you'll need to take some time to heal so that you can then bring in something that's more tangible. Now, this is more like a money or something tangible in the physical world to make room for this new opportunity. And you have the Tower again. Okay, you know, this is a pretty clear message for me. So if this is not love and this is money, because Pentacles is about money and tangible things too. Like if this was a work reading, I would probably say to you, you've got obsessive thoughts, you're overthinking something, and if you don't stop, you know, no one's going to want to collaborate with you, or you're not going to find your people, you know, your people to invest in you, whether that's viewers on YouTube or somebody investing in a physical business or whatever. Excuse me. And you need to think about that big picture, the long term. You need to think about that. So, because if you can heal this overthinking, this self-sabotage, if you can heal whatever this thing is for you, and I see that this means somebody who's coming out of healing or not, or quite, well, somebody who's not quite done healing, but they're working on it. Okay, that's what it means to me. Then you can bring in, you can make room for something beautiful, a beautiful new beginning, a beautiful new physical blessing that the universe is bringing in for you. And that then, so that could be a good tower. Remember earlier we talked about good towers and not so good towers. But you just, whatever this is, it's warning you that it's something that you're going to feel obsessed or obsessive about. So I think this is just, it's a cautionary tale, and I love that it's you ask about 6 months because now you know. I, again, don't know if this is a side gig or it could be a house that you fall in love with, could be a person. I don't know what it is, but just be mindful. I mean, this could be telling me it literally is an addiction of some kind, but it's a warning that you need to address this or it's going to shake up your life and no, you're going to push everybody away. There's another message here. If this, for example, this was a physical addiction, it's saying that you're going to cause a tower in your life that's going to have where nobody that loves you is going to want to collaborate with you. That's another, there's a lot of different ways to read the card, especially on a general reading, but just be mindful. Cautionary tale. Okay, I hope that helps, Varsha. Thank you for being here, and please hit that like button, everybody, if you have not already. Please. Ooh, it's starting to rain. I'm so glad we're getting some rain. Okay, y'all, let me put my cards back and catch up here with the comments. Okay. No, Varsha, you cannot control anybody's life, and that is I'm glad you're getting that message. So, you know you're not going to get through a live without me talking about law of attraction here, because that's just my jam right now. Well, I'm wanting to spread the world. So, Varsha, you're right. You cannot control anyone or anything in life. The only thing you can control is what's right here. Now, how you can help your family situation, I see that you wrote me here about your family and everybody and what you're going through and career and all that. So the best way you can help them is to go within and work on yourself. And I always recommend, I wish they would give me kickbacks, but they don't even know I'm alive. But the Abraham Hicks videos are the best, in my opinion. Well, I just love the way she presents the information about law of attraction, about how to do that, how to change. You know what? Doesn't matter what's going on in your life. That's old news. As of the moment that word comes out of my mouth, those words come out of my mouth, that is old news. What you have to know is what's happening right now. What you're focusing on is what you're going to get more of. So if you continue to focus on, this is probably what the universe is trying to tell you. What you're focusing on is the negative, the things that are bothering you that you can't fix, the troubles in your family or career, all that. And every time you focus on that, you're telling the universe, I want more of that. It's really that simple. So you've got to find a way to get happy and get positive and think about happy things. Think about the positive things about your family. Focus on the positive things about work and money and career. That's the way you shift that energy. And then, because what you focus on, you're going to bring more of it into your life. Then you can start bringing in the good things. So get busy watching Abraham Hicks videos, and that goes for everybody who's listening, so don't make me repeat myself today again. I did it about, yesterday I was here for what, over 3 hours, and I think I must have said that 100 times. It felt that way, but anyway. So that's what I would say is your homework. Start learning up on that. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Varsha. I hope you take that to heart, because it really, I'm telling you, it works. It so works. It makes a difference. Okay, let's see. Let me catch up here, y'all. Where am I? Nitty P, weren't you next? I think you were. Okay, Nitty P, if you're still here, please sound off in the comments. Let me know you're still here and what your question is. One question, please. If some people say, I'll say one question and they'll type 3 in one comment. No, One question. Okay. Nettie, if you're here. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. What was your question? What's your question, Nettie? And what deck for Nettie? What deck for Nettie? I'm waiting for you to ask. A love reading. Okay, super. I was waiting to pick your deck based on what kind of reading. I mean, I don't pick it, but Spirit says, oh, if that's what she wants, then go over here and pick up this deck. So that's why I asked. Okay. Okay, we want to do a love reading for Nettie P. Show me what's coming for Nettie. What's going on in love for Nettie P, please? Don't give me the whole yard of backstory, please, Spirit. Unless she wants that, but ooh. We can stop now. Okay, mic drop, I'm done. You're done. This is a beautiful, tangible, new gift and offer coming in from the universe. Ooh, yes, please. And a King of Pentacles. And now, kings and queens, he's and she's, there's no gender in tarot, whatever your preference is. But the King of Pentacles, he's dependable. He's got his money right. He is somebody, he's the king you want, you know, of all the kings. But let me keep shuffling now. So that's fabulous. We did ask for love. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Ooh. Goodness. All right, hang on. I forget y'all can see these if I move them down a little bit, can't you? Well, most of them anyway. All right, well, something is going to be illuminated. You know, we just talked, if you were here now, you heard me talk about this Five of Swords, this self-sabotage. It can also be somebody playing mind games with you. That's how I look at it. This is the winning at all cost. These two cards seem to be very popular today. And you heard me talk about the devil being obsessed about something. What's at the bottom? Y'all, I am sorry. My throat is so scratchy. Apologize for coughing. I think I need to take a little allergy pill. All right, just a second here. Let me tune in. Okay, this is starting to freak me out. 3 readings in the tower. These 3 cards have come up in all 3 of them, so Lord have mercy. What is going on out there in the ethers? Okay, Nettie, I don't know if this has happened, will happen. I don't know if this is you or your person. You're going to have to fit it, you know, where it makes sense to you. There's a couple of ways I'm going to read this. And you can tell me, you know, what makes sense or whatever. Or doesn't. So when this offer comes in, I think you're gonna question it. This is fears and things that are not seen in the upright. In the reverse, it's illuminating. It's illuminating what? It's illuminating that you're playing mind games or somebody else is playing mind games. Again, I can't tell if this is you or them. And this energy is toxic. Again, I don't know if this is you or them, but all the things I said about the devil apply. This is somebody being held back. It could be addictions. I get real strongly here that you are afraid of something. I don't know if you're afraid of love or something. And this is my student, my page who's the student. This often is telling me somebody's learning something, a lesson oftentimes that you need to learn, your person needs to learn about how to invest. I don't normally read this card in that way, but how to invest, how to work on something, how to be in a relationship. Maybe it's saying how to, I don't have the card of giving equal give and take, but it feels that way to me. And you're looking at back to this, you're looking at this, do I really want to invest in that? Is that something? So I just feel like maybe you got this new offer coming in, and you might even think it's too good to be true. You might say, what does that person want with me, or something like that. It could remind you, I just heard this, it could remind you of something that was toxic from the past. It could. I think I want to, yeah, something, that makes more sense now. Because of what I just said, it could remind you of something from the past, and I just talked about this card too. Same cards are coming out. Are y'all sure you're not just signing in under different names? Because this is wild. Same cards. Investing in something, this is taking the long-term view, planting seeds for the future. And there's a tower, and so I feel like these cards are saying you're afraid that this is going to repeat itself. You're afraid that you're going to have another tower moment that broke your heart, and you're going to be up at nights, you know, losing sleep. This is anxiety because of a choice that somebody made. This is the player card. So I don't know if this is you or them. If I had the Six of Cups here, I would say this is somebody coming back from your past, but I don't have that card. So tell you what I'm going to do. I want to ask. Okay, let's ask. What is this Devil card here? What is this Devil card here? If y'all have not hit that like button, please show your appreciation and do that. I would be ever so grateful. Okay, come on now. Show me what is this Devil for new. Okay, what else? Well, yeah. And now the moon is in the upright. Something that was hidden. This is lying and cheating, but in the reverse it can be somebody making amends, somebody wanting to make amends for something that, you know, can be addictions. It literally can be all the things that you might imagine that those are, but it's toxic things, because either you find out the truth, you see the truth, which it feels to me like maybe that's it. Maybe you see the truth, or this could be you now. You could be seeing your own toxicity. But I keep coming back to that original message, because that's what it feels like. Which feels like when this thing comes in, I think your tendency is going to be to say, no, I don't want that, or that, you know, self-sabotage, because at the bottom here I've got, now the moon is in the upright, which means things that you cannot see. What you cannot see is that this would make you happy, because this person is very dependable. They have their money together. They have, you know, and yeah. And very likely you do not have clarity or about what this potential happiness would be for you. This just feels like, again, a case of self-sabotage. That seems to be the theme of the day here, because it was in the other reading too, I think. But you know, that's the way tarot works. And when there are energies moving around, like planetary energies and themes of energy, it shows up in the readings. You know, whatever. Nettie, is I'm guessing this has not happened yet. You want to confirm that for me? And if it has, I could go a little deeper, but I feel like it's future, and it's just saying, I Spirit, I'm going to cut it. One more card. Yeah, don't put a wall up. Don't put a wall up here. That's essentially what it's saying. So, because I think your tendency is going to be to do that. Maybe it's because you've been hurt in the past. I don't know. Or maybe it's just you think it's too good. Or maybe you have a self-worth, a subconscious self-worth issue that says, well, I'm not good enough. That's another thing this can mean for me. I'm just not good enough. Okay. Yeah, I thank you for confirming that, because it feels that way. It feels like it's future, and it's just warning you to now. There is another way I could read this, but I feel that's the main energy. The other way I could read it is that this offer that comes in, and of course we're talking about love, I know. That what's going to be illuminated is that this person plays, this person coming in, or thing, but the person coming in is somebody who plays mind games, and they are toxic. And your task is to, did you learn that lesson in the past? So this is two very different messages. I get that. That's why I hesitate. I get that. No connection. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to come back on then.